Hi, thanks for watching Monday the 1st of April, and this is not a cruel April Fool's joke. The moon is on apogee at the moment. That means she's as far away from our own planet as she gets in a sort of orbit which is not exactly a round orbit. It's kind of egg-shaped, and she's sometimes closest, she's sometimes further away. Right now, she is a long way away. I'm looking down to find where perigee is, and I can't see it, so let's just keep moving. Okay, we have got a Pisces moon at the moment, and so we are right at the end of the zodiac 12 sign cycle. It all starts again on Thursday when the moon enters Aries, and then on Friday we've got a new moon in Aries, which is a really wonderful thing, and that is actually going to dominate the way things are going this week. It's not actually there till Friday, but it's an applying aspect, and it's a very strong one, so that's what we're looking at now. It's going to bring all the kind of fiery inspiration and the energy you need to sort of plant the seeds of a new beginning. And this has been a time for the last couple of weeks now when it's been a really good time to plant the seeds for new beginnings and to visualize and believe that those seeds are going to grow. If you did that a couple of weeks ago, you'll be starting to see things happen already. I know I have, so I'm pleased about that. But we're not there yet. We've still got the Pisces moon, which I'm really trying to get on my screen here. Increase of emotions, but at the same time, although it's emotional, that does mean that people are a bit more sympathetic to one another and perhaps more receptive to each other's feelings. You know, sometimes someone expresses their feelings and it's kind of difficult to know why they're upset or why they're happy, or, you know, why they feel the way they feel. It's coming a lot more black and white now, particularly as we go through this week. Because that new moon, it's almost a launching time. It's not quite. It's when the energy is really in place and beginning to gather strength. But it's not until maybe next Monday, next Tuesday, then it becomes really good to actually launch the ideas that come to us. But it's a time of great inspiration as we go through this week. There's a Taurus moon coming up on Saturday. That's going to change things. But other than that, no great shakes really, no massive sudden changes today or anything. It's just a really good atmosphere to be in. So that is rather good, is it not? The moon at this moment very nearly down to zero. I said yesterday third quarter, I meant last quarter. I'm sorry about that. It's just that the way I see it, it seems to kind of come up in two goes and then go down in two goes. And true, that makes four. That makes four, it really does. It's just always seemed like a 2-weekly thing to me and a 4-weekly cycle. It isn't quite, but that's how it always works out. Today, let me see. No, that's not today. I've still got yesterday's thing on my screen here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, 1st of April. Yes, that's it. The Sun is still square Saturn. The Sun has been square Saturn for ages. Leaders facing setbacks and challenges. You've only got to watch the news, haven't you? Now, I was saying the other day that I'd like to watch American news, simply because it makes it seem less real to me somehow. You know, all the stuff that's going on in Britain at the moment is rather terrifying if you wanted to get really involved in it. It doesn't bother me because, you know, politicians have been screwing things up for a long time and they've all got a lot of money in it. So somehow I think we're going to be all right. That's just the way I look at things. But if you can take that attitude that somehow everything's going to be all right, this is a real great week for it to happen. Moon void in Aquarius right this moment, but no, I think that's actually because we're looking at a different time zone. That's the case in Washington, D.C., but we've got very much a Pisces moon, and let me get the exact timing on that Pisces moon. 1547 today, yes, so we're not actually quite there yet. But that Pisces moon is coming. That's the applying aspect of today, and that's where we're going. And so elsewhere in the general rundown of things, Mercury is conjunct Neptune. And Mercury has a lot more energy around it now, promises to bring a certain amount of healing and upliftment as we go through the week. And Mercury has been a bit of a scary old character through retrograde, but it's all changing now. Because Mercury conjunct Neptune, it gets people focused on the future, thinking about the future, talking about the future. It's a kind of where do you want to be in 5 years' time sort of a day. In fact, you know, it's even a kind of a where do you want to be in 5 days' time. Well, I'm kind of hoping I'm still here. I like it here and it's summer now. But you know what I mean. Where do you really want to be in spiritual terms, in cosmic terms, in what uplifts you, in what you're actually getting on with and doing. That's the thing to think about, because the future is coming. It's the next thing to happen. No two ways. Venus is conjunct Mercury. It's a friendly situation when that happens. Creative expression shouldn't be a problem if you're kind of used to art and expressing yourself creatively. I would say go for it today. Actually, a good day for learning about that kind of thing as well. On the other hand, it is a Monday. We've all got stuff we've got to go out and do in the hard world of commerce, in the hard realities of life. But astrology plays into reality so well. No more so than the fact that Mars is now square Mercury. Very intense. It can bring quarrels. It can bring accidents and protests. But everything else about Mercury is looking really good at the moment. There's also something going on with Mars, and you'll have to excuse me while I quickly look it up because I didn't draw a line under it, which I should have done. Yeah, Mercury and Mars. Oh, that's not till the weekend. Okay, but it's looking good. I think we can just about trust Mars to look after us this week, the way things are going. So, a week of help coming from unexpected places. That would seem to be the bottom line of what's ahead of us. And no doubt we'll see the beginnings of that today. Meanwhile, I'm going to go on and get stuck into the beginnings of what I'm doing this week. Have a great day, folks. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, you know what to do. Subscribe and tap the bell for more. Leave me a comment. We will share the journey. Have a great day. That's the other thing to do. Have a great day. Bye.